You're watching Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
All right, everybody, in case you didn't know, we are officially 2 months away from Iowa's largest breast cancer 5K. Now, it's called Fighting Through Kinship, and Kinship meaning a couple of different things here, but a big part of that is Kinship Brewing, as you see behind us. And joining us today is the amazing lady with Kinship who helped to make this event even possible to begin with. Jessica Mitchell, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so let's take people back a little bit to your backstory. Remind us a little bit of that history of why this is even happening in a couple of months.
Yeah, so my sister had texted me and said that she tested positive for this gene, this genetic mutation, and I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what there was genetic mutations. And so I went and got tested, and I tested positive for BRCA2, which is the breast cancer gene. So that meant that I had a 90% chance of breast cancer, 84% chance of ovarian, and 56% for pancreatic.
Wow.
In my lifetime. So I had a double mastectomy 3 months later on May 28th of last year. And so that's my story, and that's why I started Fighting Through Kinship, because I was seeing that there was no other races really like this in Iowa anymore. So I wanted to bring that back to our community.
So you're kind of letting people know what a pre-survivor, that's what that's called, correct?
A previvor, yeah.
Previvor,
yes,
thank you.
Previvor.
Previvor.
So, yeah, it's when you do a surgery preventatively, and so mine was preventatively. Technically, when I went in for my surgery, they did find a solid mass, and it could have been precancerous at that point.
Wow. So Previvor, but also celebrating survivors along the way. That is the passion that you've brought to Kinship and also the community. Let's talk about the success of last year, the first ever event, and you guys are just saying, let's see what happens. Talk about the results.
Yeah, last year we had it on October 10th. It was a Sunday, and we raised $30,000 for Can-Do Cancer, Bras for the Cause, and American Cancer Society, Real Men Wear Pink. And then we had 500, almost 600 registrants and 29 sponsors. So this year we're on track to hopefully double that in every aspect.
I love it. I love it. And I know we have some pictures that we can show you of last year's event and the excitement that's coming this year, and also some statistics out there which are just incredible. But let's talk about now. We are 2 months away. Let's talk about the excitement of what is happening this year.
Yeah, we're 2 months away. I can't believe it already.
There's that check you were able to present. How exciting is that when you can present first year out and presenting checks like that? That has to make you feel pretty darn good.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do this because I thought I was going to raise a lot of money. I just wanted to help the community and give an outlet for those who were survivors, who their families wanted to celebrate their loved ones. And it's crazy how it's evolved already in the year. And a lot of people already know, but it's Iowa's largest breast cancer 5K.
And we're looking at the numbers there, which are just some daunting numbers. So, and you saw the logo for this year. So again, let's talk about this year, 2 months out. What can people experience and why do they need to sign up?
So you can go to kinshipbeer.com/5K forward, and you can find all of the information there. And we're using Eventbrite this year to sign up, and it's $35 right now, and you're guaranteed a shirt and a free beer after. But soon it will go up to $40, and you're not guaranteed a shirt anymore. So
because demand is high.
Yeah, September 7th is the deadline for a shirt.
Let's talk about besides just supporting survivors in the community in general. Who are you looking to support this year?
Can-Do Cancer, they're our main organization that we help out, and then Iowa Army of Pink is added this year because they do a lot of testing. So this year, it's not about awareness anymore, it's about taking action. So we actually have a lot of genetic companies on site this year that are going to be helping people try and figure out their risk.
Because there is a unique message there following your story of maybe people don't realize how they can be preventative or previvors out there and truly make a difference as well. What gets you excited about being a part of this? You've put out a brew that's raising awareness and raising funds, and now this incredible event going into its second year. That has to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's all the phone calls and messages that I get from people who are like, I'm a survivor, and this is amazing. And it honestly warms my heart more to talk to these people than anything, and it's a really special community that I get to be a part of.
Yeah, putting that message out there in a big way. Well, we appreciate your time and talents.
Thank
you. Kinship is doing some pretty incredible things out there, and also, once again, hosting the largest 5K when it comes to helping out breast cancer, people that are dealing with it, surviving from it, and can be previvors as well, as Jessica has shared her incredible story with us today. Thank you
so
much. Great to see you.